Hello everyone. Imagine you're sitting alone at the airport in the early hours of the morning. The atmosphere is still quiet, the airport lights are dim, and you're waiting for your flight. Suddenly, someone sits directly in front of you. As you look up, your heart nearly stops. It's Jungkook from BTS. Not a dream, not a fantasy, this is real. That's exactly what happened to a fan, and their story ended up moving thousands of people to tears on social media. An unexpected moment that turned an ordinary morning into an extraordinary memory. A fan shared on social media how they accidentally met Jungkook at Gimpo Airport. They were just planning to fly to Tokyo as usual. But that day, fate had other plans. They didn't even realize who was sitting in front of them until they looked into those calm, gentle eyes. When the fan finally realized who it was, time seemed to stop. I looked into his eyes and the world went silent, they wrote. There was only warmth. No need for fancy words. Just the gaze from Jungkook's eyes was enough to make the heart tremble. For them, this wasn't just a meeting. It was a small miracle that would never be forgotten. But it didn't stop there. The moment became even more touching when Jungkook quietly signed the fan's plane ticket. Just imagine. A simple ticket, now transformed into a priceless treasure. One signature, one smile, one small act of kindness from Jungkook, and suddenly the whole fandom felt like they were witnessing magic. I didn't even know what to say, the fan continued. I just sat there. Tears fell from my eyes uncontrollably. Their reaction captured what millions of other fans felt around the world. Not just because he's an idol, but because of the warmth he radiates even in the simplest moments. The story quickly spread across X and Instagram. Comments poured in from other fans who were touched by it. I wasn't there, but I cried like I witnessed it myself. Some even wrote that this story reminded them why they fell in love with Jungkook in the first place. What's more surprising, many people speculated that Jungkook was traveling with Jimin. Yes, the two BTS members, known for being close, were rumored to be flying together. Speculation arose, were they going on vacation? Was there a secret collaboration? Or were they just two friends enjoying time away from the spotlight? Jungkook being at the airport isn't new. But what made this moment special was its simplicity. No massive crowds, no professional cameras, just a quiet moment between an idol and a fan, full of sincerity. And from this, we learn, true fan love doesn't need a grand stage. When asked how they felt afterward, the fan simply replied, "Whatever he does, I'll always support him. Even if the whole world leaves him, I'll still be here." A statement that brought netizens to tears. This isn't about fame, it's about unconditional loyalty. That simple sentence went viral. Many reshared it, calling it a rare kind of unconditional love. In a world filled with noise and bad news, this story felt like a warm hug. Just reading it made me tear up, one user commented. And behind this moment, there's one clear truth: Jungkook isn't just a global star. He's a person with a big heart. Even at the peak of fame, he hasn't forgotten how to make others feel appreciated. A smile, a gentle gaze, a small kindness, that's enough to touch someone's soul. Many ARMYs say Jungkook has an aura that's hard to describe. There's something in him that instantly brings calm. He's like comfort in human form, said a fan from Thailand. And maybe, that's why he's always loved, not for the glamour, but for his authenticity. This emotional moment also reminds us of BTS's early days, when they were still struggling, unknown, and holding on to their dreams. Jungkook was once just a shy teenager from Busan. But now, he's a global inspiration. And even though everything has changed, his heart remains the same, humble and full of love. Not just fans, even non-fans were touched. Many said, "I'm not an ARMY, but after reading this, I understand why people love Jungkook." Moments like this not only deepen the love of fans but also open the world's eyes to who Jungkook really is. What's also interesting is how the fan didn't chase a selfie, didn't scream his name, didn't disturb him. They just sat, looked, and appreciated his presence. And in return, Jungkook showed respectful and kind behavior. A silent connection, yet deeply meaningful. Now, that signed plane ticket has become a symbol. Not just of a celebrity's autograph, but of genuine fan love and an idol's heartfelt response. Many fans said, "If I were in that moment, I would have cried too and been completely speechless." From that brief encounter, one important lesson emerges: sometimes, the most precious moments happen without being planned. And when they do, they stay in the heart forever. This is the strength of the bond between Jungkook and ARMY, not manufactured, but born from sincerity, patience, and mutual trust. Many hope that stories like this continue to be shared, not for bragging, but to show that true idols aren't just about songs or looks. They're about how they treat the people around them, even in the quietest of moments. And of course, speculation continues. Was the meeting just a coincidence, or did Jungkook have a secret agenda in Tokyo? Was he with Jimin for a project? We don't know the answer yet. But one thing is certain, this moment has touched millions of hearts around the world. Other fans have also started sharing their personal stories of meeting Jungkook. One said they saw Jungkook briefly at a music store in Japan last year. He bowed, smiled, and said thank you even though I didn't ask for anything, they wrote. Jungkook isn't just a superstar, he's someone who truly knows how to value others. Stories like this make Jungkook's name shine brighter, not because of controversy or sensationalism, but because of his warmth and sincerity. He doesn't need scandals to go viral. He just needs to be himself. And that's enough to captivate millions of hearts and earn their unwavering support. Every time Jungkook's name is mentioned, people don't just think of his golden voice or stunning stage performances, but also of a person who can touch hearts in moments of silence. From his calm footsteps at the airport to his warm gaze at fans, all of it forms a story that fame alone can't buy. And this story, born from a coincidence, has become a cherished memory for millions. It's no wonder that every step Jungkook takes is highly anticipated. He's not just an idol anymore, he's a symbol of hope, loyalty, and inspiration for many. From grand concerts to small airport moments, everything about him touches emotions. He shows us that sincerity will always find a way to shine. So what do you think? How did you feel after hearing this story? Have you ever imagined yourself in that fan's position? Leave your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss more heartwarming stories from the K-pop world. See you in the next video.